Cauliflower. How many things can we do with a cauliflower? So I have this cauliflower that definitely needs to get used. I forgot the poor thing in the back of my fridge, which I know happens to a lot of people. And I want to see how many things I can come up with cauliflower. So the first thing that comes to mind, and again, I'm still using my use it up challenge. So went to the pantry first and found some Panang curry paste. Yep. And some coconut milk. So obviously I'm thinking curry because I have other vegetables and cauliflower and rice. So I'm going to make a Panang curry tonight. Now, if you've seen my other recipe, I'll link it up here for my Panang curry fries. Those are my favorite. They're sweet potato fries. I don't have any sweet potatoes right now, so I'm just going to make it into a regular curry using the Panang curry paste and serve it over rice. Still going to have a luscious, delicious sauce. Still going to be good. So I don't need all of that. Again, there's just me and my husband. So there are different things you can do with a whole cauliflower. First of all, did you know you could, now if you got it fresh, now these are not fresh anymore. If you got your cauliflower fresh and the stems were still fresh, did you know that you could stir fry these, chop them up, put them in a stir fry, cook them? They're actually really delicious. But these ones, unfortunately, have seen a better day and I'm not going to be able to cook with them. Second of all, a whole roasted cauliflower. I have a great recipe for a whole roasted cauliflower that will set the table, and it will be the centerpiece, I promise you, and it packs a great punch with terrific flavors. I'll also post that one up here for you guys. Again, I love cauliflower. So what I'm thinking about is I'm going to at least half it and use maybe half or a third in the curry today, because when you add a couple of other vegetables, you only need, a little bit of cauliflower, a carrot, and maybe some peppers, which if you saw my grocery haul, you'll know that I already have peppers and I always have carrots. It's just my snacking thing or whatever. So the other half, I've been thinking, when I originally bought the cauliflower, was to make cauliflower wings. I'm going to make like barbecue ones for myself, and then I'll probably do like a hot one for my husband. As you can tell, I don't have much of a voice at the moment, so I'm really staying away from anything hot because my poor throat is on fire. So that'll be the second thing. I might use some for dipping in my hummus. So follow me this week and we'll see what I can do with this simple cauliflower. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Vicki-Lynne and this is my channel. And I'm really happy that you decided to click on this video, and I hope you find some piece of information or a tidbit or a tip or a trick that makes your life easier and helps you on your weight loss journey. I am trying to get healthy, lose weight, lower my cholesterol, which is my #1 thing, and move my body every day. So if that interests you, I also do grocery hauls. I'm going to do a lot more of what I eat in a day and take you around and show you different stuff. If that interests you, make sure you hit that subscribe button, scooch on over and hit that bell icon, ding dong, and so you're always notified every time one of my videos goes up. So as I said, we're going to be making a Panang curry with our cauliflower. I almost called it broccoli. Again, still not well, but I need to eat, and I need to eat healthy, and I've got some rice in my rice cooker going, and I'm going to serve this on rice for today. That being said, let's cut this cauliflower up and let me show you how fast it is to put a Panang curry together and get it on the table. So let's get our ingredients ready for our curry. This comes together really quick, so let's get everything chopped and ready to go. I have some yellow bell pepper, and I'm going to put a red one in. You can use whatever colors you have. I think I'm going to leave a few for snacking. And I'm going to do mine in chunks. I just like them chunkier. You can leave them in strips. Because you know what? It's your curry. You can do whatever you want. Okay. So just going to cut some chunks here. Take our red peppers. One onion. Going to put that in your soup stock in the freezer. Keep it all. Again, I'm just keeping mine chunky. Also put in everything like this into your soup stock. I'm just going to use my crinkle cutter just to make them look fancy, but you do whatever you want. Just going to mince up our garlic. I'm using about 3 cloves. You use as much as you like. Now we're going to do our cauliflower. And I'm just going to use like a third of it tonight for the, because we have lots of vegetables already going in there. Just breaking through, just wanted to let you know, if you're struggling on how to meal prep on the starch solution, I have a great little ebook, and all you have to do is go down to my website and click request, and it is yours free of charge. It has some of my favorite recipes in it, and a lot, obviously they're all oil free. I've adjusted everything from when I was just regular vegan to more of the plant-based diet, taken all the oil out. And these recipes are tried and true. They're my favorites, but they're also just a lot of good basic recipes on how to make some 50-50 plates, etc. So don't forget, order your free ebook today. So now we're going to heat up our Dutch oven. We're going to put in a splash of water. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking the onions down a little bit. And I am just using water. And when you water saute, as the water evaporates, you can brown your vegetables, add a little bit more water just to make sure that they don't burn. We're going to then add in the garlic and the rest of our vegetables. The best thing here is we're going to saute these until they just slightly start to soften, which takes about 5 minutes. And you can do this with the lid on or without the lid. Keep adding splashes of water to make sure it doesn't burn. And then, and I apologize guys, I lost the footage, but I've added in my spices, my Panang curry, and the coconut milk. You're just going to want to simmer that until it thickens up and is bubbly and delicious, just like you see right here. I absolutely love making curries. So easy to use up vegetables that need to be used in the fridge. Very budget friendly. And it basically was a can of coconut milk and some curry paste. Serve up your fluffy rice. I'm using jasmine here. I love the fragrance of it. And then we're just going to ladle over this gorgeous Panang curry. You could have it with some vegan naan or anything else that you want on the side. So our Panang curry is all ready and it's delicious. I made some nice fluffy rice in my rice cooker. Look at that. It's perfect. I love that spice. It's just enough to keep you wanting to come back, but not too much to blow your head off. Hope you guys give this one a try. So we are back with the other half of our cauliflower, and I'm definitely going to make cauliflower wings. Going to do like a barbecue sauce on them and everything. So let me show you how we put these together. First, you're going to want to preheat your oven to about 400 degrees because we want it nice and hot. I like mine to be cooked, but tender, but like not overcooked and mushy. We're going to make a great oil-free batter for these. So let's put this together. So we're just going to take the core out, and then I'm just going to break them up into florets. Then we're going to work on them kind of like individual ones. So just kind of keep them in nice chunks. And then the bigger ones I'm going to halve so that they brown nice. There we go. Let's pull out our bowl, and we're going to mix all of our ingredients. So now in our bowl, I'm going to use some chickpea flour. I love chickpea flour. It's also high in protein, great to use, easy to cook with. It's really good to make omelets and stuff with also. I'm going to add a little bit of rice flour because I want to make it a little bit extra crispy. Just a couple of tablespoons. Again, not measuring, but I can put something down there for you. Going to add some salt, some garlic, lots of garlic. You add what you like, and again, add the flavorings that you guys like. I'm going to add in the flavorings that I like, and just some onion powder. I love having all my spices organized. I have a couple of great spice racks. I'll actually link them for you. Okay, and that's some smoked paprika. And then you could use water, which I'm going to use, or you could use like club soda or, you know, fizzy water out of your soda stream, whatever works for you. We're just going to add our water. And you do want to mix it, make sure you get rid of all the lumps. And you do want it still thick enough that it's going to stick. That should be good. I'm also going to add some hot sauce because we want to flavor our coating. And I'm using Cholula this time because I think that's going to give it a better flavor than, say, Frank's. But you use whatever you have. And I think I am going to just add a little extra chickpea flour. I want it to be a little bit thicker. And again, it's sort of like you want like a pancake mix, just so that it sticks really well to the, yeah, I think that's way better. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we have our prepared sheet, always best on like a silk pad or parchment paper, just so that it comes off way easier and you have less mess. We want to keep this super simple because that's what I'm all about, being super simple. Okay, just going to take them. You're going to batter them, and then you're going to put them on a baking sheet. This is like super fast to make, and then you're just going to basically use your favorite barbecue sauce. I like a very sweet and spicy one. It's my favorite. I find it super addicting, and that's why I like it. I'm doing lots because I'm sure my husband is going to want to try these out too. He does like these. And we're going to bake them in the oven. Now you could do them in your air fryer. You could fry them in oil. If you're not oil free, you can do whatever you want. But we're going to keep them extra healthy tonight. And we're just going to bake them. Again, no oil. We're just using simple, healthy ingredients. We're going to put these in our oven for about 20 minutes. And I'm probably going to flip them halfway through. And we just want to make sure that they're fork tender. All right, so we've had that cooking for about 10 minutes or so. You can see, look how nice and brown those are getting. I am going to just flip them over and make them super easy. And yes, I don't mind the big little bits of coating. I'm just going to flip them over so that and then when they're all set, we'll break them apart. Our cauliflower is fresh out of the oven. It's hot. I'm just breaking it up into those bite-sized little pieces. We're going to transfer this into a bowl so we can toss it with our barbecue sauce. Now you could just spread your barbecue sauce on them. I like to toss it like the restaurants do because it's way better that way, in my opinion. Let me know how you like to do yours. I like the Ray's. There's also J. Hughes that I like too, but I love the Ray's, the sweet and spicy. It's vegan, it's all those great things, and it gives you that heat, which isn't a lot of heat, but just enough heat because, again, I'm a little bit of a wuss when it comes to the heat. But it gives you just enough heat that you want to keep coming back over and over again, but not enough to burn your mouth off. We're just going to toss that into the sauce, and I like mine to be nice and saucy. I'm going to pair that with the salad that we made this week. Perfect. Pretty well, basically. Non-starchy veg, but a non-starchy meal, but that's okay because I find this super filling. And that's it, guys. Super simple. Again, I try to make everything as easy as possible for you and as delicious as possible. That literally took less than 30 minutes to make. And again, I always have my salad ready to go. Thanks for joining me again on how we used a whole head of cauliflower, something new and exciting here on my channel. And I showed you 2 different ways, and I have some other great recipes coming up with zucchini. So you've got to stick around for that. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button so you're notified when a new video goes up.